Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our Project Healthy Wealth Home Business Training. And what I'm going to train on today is something that is so crucial for you to understand. If actual earning is what you want to accomplish, you need to take notes, because what I have on the board here, you may not be able to see real clear. I mean, you're welcome to enlarge your screen. You'll probably read it just fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some things with you that have been very near and dear to my heart in this industry for 28 years that I've worked with it. And what I'm going to share with you has earned a friend of mine in this industry over $100 million. When you understand the fundamentals of what works, you can teach them wherever they can be applied. So I hope you got your pens out. This isn't going to be a real long training. It's going to be short, simple, and to the point. The most important thing you need to understand in the industry of network marketing, most important thing you need to understand in the industry of network marketing, how about a third time, right? Most important thing you need to understand in the industry of network marketing is what duplicates pays. I'm going to repeat that. What duplicates pays. They need to know they can do what it is that you're doing. So if you're doing a whole lot of explaining, that means your contacts are doing a whole lot of running, right? So here's what you want to understand. In what we have here, it's real simple. It doesn't take a whole lot of sales skills to be able to listen to a problem that somebody's discussing, whether it be online, whether it be over the phone, whether it be through text. Okay. So all you're doing is listening. And there's, oh, I got this problem. Oh, I'm so glad you shared that with me. What's a number I can text you a video to where I could show you people just like you are getting that problem solved? That's it. That's your sales pitch. That's the hardest work it takes. Why is that? Think about simplicity. Think about what duplicates. You connected with them. You communicate with them. You understood what they want to accomplish. And now you're showing them how to make that happen faster, whether it be health, wealth, or both. So you have that in your hands, and with our smartphones with common sense. You got to remember what duplicates pays. So we're going to talk about some important things here. I'm going to discuss 3 major advantages to what we do and why we do it. Why is that? Because if you don't understand why you do what you do, when the trials come up in your common sense business, and they will, no matter who you are or where you come from, it's going to be easier to give under pressure. Why? Because you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. There's a big difference, folks, than being sold a kit and walked through a process. What I want to do today is I want to walk you through a process that's tried and true, that's proven, that works. Okay? Now, here's something to be excited about. We're not just a startup company, folks. We've got a 2-year debt-free global track record. Okay? That's pretty exciting. We've got a proven earning system where you don't have to be a sales expert or a master communicator to be able to generate money. We have personal 7-figure weekly mastermind sessions. I was on one just this morning with people who have earned over $1 million in our industry, that are able to share things with us on a weekly basis, that are part of this company, that help us to mastermind together to create the success that we want to as entrepreneurs. We don't have some pipe dream of something for nothing. We all know that we've got solutions, 12 different solutions that are 100% risk-free, which means they got a money-back guarantee. There's nothing to worry about, nothing to be ashamed of, only things to be excited about. Why? Because we've got 12 solutions that we bring to a market that's going to grow from billions of dollars on an annual basis in 2022 now, by 2024, 2 years from now, trillions of dollars, whether you and I participate or not. So when you've got 12 solutions that save money monthly, who needs to save money in this economy, right? Okay, 12 solutions that solve problems in life. Who doesn't have problems these days, right? Okay, how about 12 solutions that add value to life? You want to be in demand by others, provide value that they need. Okay, so now you understand what we're part of here at Common Sense, what we have. Let's look at some simplicity here, okay? Number one, scheduled actions to profits. 28 years in this industry, I promise you this. When I'm talking to somebody that I want to recruit onto my network marketing team, the first question I ask them is, what's your schedule look like for your business over the next couple of weeks? Oh, I'm not sure. I know we got a couple of webinars here. We're going to invite somebody. We got an event here. We're going to bring somebody too. So for you personally, what is your schedule? I don't have one of those. Oh, do you find that it's hard to rank up and progress practicing what you're doing now? Oh, yeah. I haven't quite caught on yet, but one day I'm going to get, I keep trying. Great. I'm glad to hear that. That's a good attitude to have. But here's the thing. There's one thing all successful businesses have in common. They start out with a business plan. Does that make sense? And if you don't know where you're going, that means you're flying blind. And Jesus said that the blind lead the blind, they'll both fall into a ditch. Okay? So let's take a look at some more clues from success, shall we? In our mentoring group this week, we're talking about the book we're going to start working on as a team together. One of the most popular books that have helped people for years, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, remember the beginning of this lesson. What duplicates pays. So we're going to look at 6 success steps that have helped people make over $1 million for more than 50 years all around the world, okay? And the first step is to fix in your mind the exact amount of money that you desire. It's not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to that amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So we look at step 1. Fix in your mind that exact amount. How about $120,000 per year? That's what they say the average top earner in network marketing has when they get started within their first year to 2 years in the industry. Okay, so if that's a goal you want to have, $120,000 a year, that's $10,000 a month. What would your life look like if you had an extra $120,000 a month? What's the next question? Huh? Let's take a look in the book, shall we? Okay. Determine exactly what you intend to give in return. This is step number 2. For the money that you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Now, step 2 is, will you commit to 1 hour a day, 5 days per week? Isn't that amazing? Scheduled actions to profits for your first 2 years. Answer this question. Will you commit to 1 hour per day, 5 days per week? Why is that? Well, with our Common Sense mentoring, we are taught that we need to complete showing the plan or sharing the opportunity, because the video does the work for us, or the event does the work for us. We don't have to do the work. Let the tools do the work, okay? Remember, what duplicates pays. I'm so glad you shared that with me. Got a video I'm going to love to share with you, show you exactly how that situation gets taken care of. What's the best number I can text that to? Memorize how to serve with those words, okay? So, again, number 1, we're covering 3 major things here. Scheduled actions to profits for the first 2 years. Will you commit to 1 hour a day, 5 days per week? Why? Our industry has proven that if you'll show the plan one night a week or one time a night, 5 nights a week on part-time efforts, right? That's 20 in a month. Well, when you schedule 20 in a month, it gives you room for some of those that can't show up for one reason or another to ensure that you have 15 per month completed. It's a simple process. Now, some people say, wow, man, I could do 10 hours a day if what you got is the truth. That's great. And I encourage that if that's really what's on your heart's desire and you really see your dreams become a fulfillment. The more action you take, the better. But let's go back to the basic fundamental again. What duplicates pays. Can you commit to 1 hour a day, 5 days a week of conducting business properly in a way that can duplicate? We're not going to ask you to break any of God's laws or man's laws, but we're being very serious here. Professional business needs a schedule. I mean, look at a bank. They won't even lend somebody money to begin a business with unless they have a laid out business plan of their scheduled actions to profits for up to 5 years. In home business, the overhead isn't so high, so you can get a return on what you've invested into your future quicker. So 2 years. But can you contribute 1 hour a day, 5 days a week to do what? Understand what somebody has as a problem, whether it be health, wealth, or both, and schedule time when they got no interruptions in front of their computer or their smartphone to see how to get that problem solved, and send them a video from the phone app that has that information. That simple process is cool. What do we do from there? Make a 3-way call with a success coach so they can see who else is in their corner to help them achieve their goals. Here, we're not flying blind, are we? So we've determined amount, 120K as a goal for our first 2 years, right? That's what we want to, we're working for 2 years on part-time efforts to accomplish 120K. Okay, so how are we going to do that? 1 hour a day, 5 days a week is going to be the commitment that we make. There is no such thing as success without commitment, folks. And if you're scared to contribute 1 hour a day, 5 days a week to your success, quite frankly, the timing for entrepreneurship in your life is probably not there. I highly encourage you to enjoy the solutions that our products bring to the table. As you get results, your belief level will increase, and you'll be able to see the financial side of things on a more realistic scale. But what I'm showing you here today is just priceless, because if you learn how to apply it to your business, you can make your dreams become reality. All I'm showing you is what's been proven, what's tried, what's true, and why we do what we do. Okay, so here we are. Number 2, your projections from failing 4 out of 5 times per week over 2 years. What? Yeah. Have you ever heard of a book by John Maxwell called Failing Forward? John Maxwell is one of my favorite authors. In fact, there's a picture of him and I together right there. Okay, so folks, it's important you understand this, because what are you going to do as a home business operator? You think that just somewhere along the line, as you're learning something new that you've never done before, that maybe you're going to make a mistake. And you're going to be able to learn from that. So when you do it again the next time, you can do even better and be more profitable at what you do. That's what we mean by failing forward. We're earning or we're learning, and sometimes it's both. Okay, so I want you to take into consideration what we're showing you here. Your projection from failing 4 out of 5 times per week over 2 years. Do you recognize what you're going to do? You're going to make that commitment 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Why? Because in 104 weeks times 5 plans, that comes up to 520 over 2 years. You complete that. If you got 1 out of 5 and failed 4 out of 5 times, got told you were completely out of your mind, and you enrolled 104 people, that's pretty good. Why? Because the secret is next. Number 3, industry results. I don't care about what sounds cool, but what's been proven time and time again, year after year, decade after decade, okay? That industry results is the average personally enrolled from top earners is 42 in 1 year. What did we just show you? On 1 hour a day, 5 days per week, every week for 2 years. 104. What if you could divide that up by a year? Okay. Isn't that 52? 12 more than what the average is? You see, success is simple to do, but it's also simple not to do. Here's the good news. The choice is yours. Okay. So we look at step 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money that you desire. Okay, well, today's day 1. You're scheduling this out for 2 years. What do we got? A map, plan of actions in writing. That's pretty cool. How about number 4? Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you are ready or not to put this plan into action. Don't we have that plan on the board here? Pretty simple, isn't it? Okay. Number 5, write out a clear, conscious statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for the money and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Pretty simple, isn't it? Okay. And number 6, read your written statement out loud twice daily. Once just before retiring at night and once after retiring in the morning. See, feel, and believe yourself already in possession of the money. So you look at these 6 steps and ask yourself, are you ready to believe? Okay? Because that's what this book is all about. Think and grow rich. It's not something for nothing, but it does take time to manifest. But think how simple this is. I'm willing to contribute 1 hour a day, 5 days a week to create my own success as a home entrepreneur, bringing people 12 different solutions that are risk-free, that save them money monthly, solve problems daily, and add value to life. Isn't that exciting? In a market that's going to grow whether I participate or not, from a few billion a year to trillions a year over the next 2 years. So it's definitely a fishing pond. There's something in there with, okay? So we take a look at that. That's exciting statement that I could say over and over again every day. And by completing this mission, if I fail 4 out of 5 times over the next 2 years, I can ensure my success with 104 personally enrolled to be way over what the average top earner completions were. And when you do what top earners do, you get what top earners have. I hope what I'm sharing with you has really opened your eyes to where we are and how exciting it is to have what we have. And I want you to think about this, especially when it comes to common sense. All your other nutritional products out there in network marketing, their average auto ship is $150 to $300 a month. We can walk to the top of this plan on less than $75 a month. Now, here's the thing. 90% of all auto ship orders in the industry, according to the Direct Sales Association, stop within 90 days. Yet look how many millionaires are created in the industry. So what's common sense bring to the table? Affordability. When somebody can actually afford to keep on that auto ship, guess what happens? You look at the 2-year debt-free global track record we have at Common Sense. The average reorder is 3 to 4 products per month. Now, when you look at what the Direct Sales Association says with the rest of the industry, in 3 months, 1 product a month comes to a screeching halt. Where do you want to put your flag to create your success risk-free with simplicity? What I'm sharing with you duplicates simple. Are you willing to dedicate 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, to be able to connect with people, identify a need, allow them to see a video how that need gets met, and introduce them to a success coach who's in their corner to help them achieve their goal? Can you repeat that process? That's the hardest it is to earn here. God bless you. Congratulations for taking some time today to see some truth that can make a difference in your life. I encourage you, take action today. God never made a single mistake, and he made you. And if you're investigating, come join us. It's your turn to earn. Connect with whoever showed you this information, and we'll help you create a serious future that you can be productive with.